Hi everyone, and welcome to Salmond. My name is Sarah, and today I will be refurbishing this lantern I sourced at Goodwill as part of Old World Home's Goodwill Challenge. I made this so I could easily change out the inserts for any occasion. I love Old World Home, and Hillary has some great DIYs. Be sure to check out her channel as well as all the great videos on the Goodwill Challenge list. I have added links to both below. If you like what you see here, please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button below. If you know anyone that would like this video or my channel, please be sure to share this link because every view and every subscriber helps enable me to keep creating videos for you. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, I am Salmond_says. You can see what I'm up to on my channel as well as a bit of my personal life and what's going on in our home. If you would like to join my Facebook group, it is Salmond. I would love to see your crafts and hear all the great things you have to say about each other's projects, and I hope to see you there soon. For the Thanksgiving challenge, I picked up 3 items, and I did go to Salvation Army versus Goodwill because it was simply what was close to me at the time. But I did pick up 3 items for under $5 total. The first is this wood plaque. This was originally $1.99. It was half off, so I got this for $1. I also picked up for originally $2.99. Half off again was $1.50. I picked up 4 of these wood look acorns. They all still have their original tags on them to where they were $1.99 a piece from Hobby Lobby. So these were an excellent bargain. The last item I picked up was this lantern I found, and it was completely, still is, covered in dust. So it hasn't been used in a long time, but I thought it was just gorgeous. It's got 4 glass panes in it, which I am going to take out. It's got this wire filigree at the top. It can hang, but the top also opens, and it has a candle ring in here in the bottom. However, the candle can be removed if it's hanging from the bottom and placed back in, so it's a very well-made little lantern. You don't have to take it down if you're going to light the candle or whatever you have in there. So I absolutely love this. Originally $3.99. Again, I got it for $2. All the green tags were half off. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, once I have all the glass out, I found that these 2 pieces of resin, epoxy with the flowers in them, were being held in by 2 pieces of actual glass, which is great because I thought I was going to have to cut new glass for this. So I'm just going to throw these away. I'm going to set these aside. Now, these 2 pieces here have the wording on them, but if I flip it over to the back side and grab a razor blade, I can just get it on the right side here. I can just scrape that wording right off. Look at that. Couldn't be any easier, and then those pieces of glass will be ready to be cleaned and put back into our lantern after I finish giving it a few coats of copper spray paint. Now I'm taking the acorns that I picked up and I'm giving them a couple coats of paint, and for this I'm using Waverly chalk paints, and the colors I am using are pumpkin, agave, moss, and hazelnut. And I'm just going to go over each of the acorns one time and this is just to give them a little bit of color. I like the lighter texture with a little bit of the original color showing through, which is why I'm only doing one coat of each. And I also have this floral foam that I picked up at Dollar Tree, and I'm just using this to hold the acorns while they dry. Now I am simply using some white wax, and mine is Folk Art brand, to coat the top of the acorns. Then I'm going to go through with a cloth and just wipe off the excess wax and let it dry, and this will give a softer, more aged appearance to the top of the acorns themselves. Now here I'm taking some twine, and I'm just playing around with the twine and the acorns, getting a feel for how I want them to look once I'm hanging them from the edge of the lantern. So I'm just tying them together. I'm tying some little bows on them, and just basically trying to get a feel for how they will look good in the end. And this is completely up to you. This is nothing that I can really go in and tell you how to do step by step. It's strictly whatever is visually pleasing to you. Now for the inserts for the lantern, I thought about this a little bit. We had already taken the glass and frosted the glass because I didn't want to have just clear glass shining through. I wanted to have a softer glow coming from the LED lights. And I was thinking about using my silhouette and cutting out some vinyl to put on the front of the glass in order to give that fall feel to it. However, I know everybody doesn't have vinyl cutters at all, any cutting machines, and some of these designs can be a little bit intricate. So I thought about it a little bit, what we could do, and since I'm using an LED light behind the glass, what I decided to do is use vellum paper to print out the designs that I wanted to show through for the Thanksgiving lantern. Now, if you don't know what vellum paper is, it's a translucent paper. So as you can see, you can still see my hand through the paper, and ooh, that's kind of a spooky effect. But what will happen is the light will glow through it, but you will still be able to see the design. It will look like frosted glass when it's off, but you will have that soft glow with the design in it when the lights are turned on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take the glass, and I'm just going to lay it over the design so that I have it centered more or less on the glass, and then I'm just going to make some marks with a pencil as to where I want the cuts to be made. And this, of course, we'll be cutting with a paper cutter. You can use scissors as well, but I did want to go ahead and mark those so that I didn't have these off center in the end. All right, there we go. And of course, I'm just going to take my cutter here, and I'm just going to line up right on the inside of where I made those marks and cut. Don't want to go too far on the inside because I don't want the paper to be smaller than the glass, but I want it to line up pretty well. And what I'm going to do then is just take this, place it right behind the glass, and place it into my lantern. So let me go ahead and get the other piece cut. All right, now I have my lantern here. I'm going to go ahead and slide the glass and the paper in. There we go. And then I'm just going to go ahead with the paper on this side and slide this in as well here behind the glass as well. All right, and it is just that simple. Now I am going to take some LED lights, and these I just picked up at Dollar Tree, and if you have a hole in the bottom, you can string this out through the bottom so it's actually laying behind the lantern, or you can go ahead and place these in and of course have this sitting in the lantern, however you would prefer to do it. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this on, and these are orange lights that I have. Here we go, and we'll just go ahead and close this up, and we have those in, and here is our lantern. Oops. Thankful and blessed on that side, and of course here is our cornucopia on that side. And of course, let me go ahead and turn this off so you can see what we're looking at without the light. Okay, here is our cornucopia. Just looks like a cornucopia on frosted glass, and our thankful and blessed. So that is how the lantern will be looking, and of course this makes it so easy to change it out per holiday. I absolutely love this. I love this idea, and I hope you guys do too. Here is our finished project. As you can see, the lantern came out just adorable. Look at this. Even when it's turned off, you've got that definite fall vibe to it. I've got the acorns hanging off of it just on twine, just adding a little bit of a fall feel to the lantern itself. Over here I have the harvest plaque that I made, and I just love the way these things came out. And let's go ahead and light up that lantern so you can see how it looks with the lights on. All right, and here's the lantern with the lights on. I absolutely love the orange string lights I found. I picked those up at Dollar Tree as well. They add just such a cool fall vibe to it. Just completely sets off and finishes the look of the lantern. And again, with that vellum paper in there, you can totally change out the look for the season. It'd be easy enough to do. Just print off a new picture on vellum for every occasion if you'd like. Well, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye. If you like this video, please be sure to hit that like button as well as share it with friends who may also enjoy it. If you like my channel, hit that subscribe button, and when the notification bell pops up, be sure you hit that as well so you never miss a video. And, as always, have a great day and stay crafty.